Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me today. Yesterday afternoon you had two earthquakes south of Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas. They were a magnitude 3.2. USGS changed one to a 3.1. Many people probably don't realize that different regions of Texas have experienced intense oil and gas production activity, and it has been going on since the 1920s, nearly a century. Natural earthquakes there in Texas are relatively rare, and thus when an earthquake occurs, close geographic association with human activity attributes to the earthquakes. What they are calling small earthquakes rattled the residents there early Wednesday afternoon, according to the USGS. It was in Tarrant and Johnson County, and they occurred at 1:03 and 1:09 local time near Mansfield, Texas, about 35 miles southwest of Dallas. The first earthquake they originally said was a magnitude 3.0, but it was revised to a 3.2. 108 people said they felt it. That was at 1:03 p.m. local time. Here is the felt reports that were sent in to USGS. The farthest looks like it was Anna. And there you can see Dallas. We got Irving and Dallas, intensity level 2. Mansfield said it was intensity level 4. Intensity level 4 means it was felt indoors by many people, outdoors by a few. If they were sleeping, they would have been woken up. Dishes, windows, doors were rattling. Automobiles would have been rocking noticeably. Now, this is a report for the second earthquake that was sent into EMSE. It's from Methonian. They said they felt a slight movement. Now, for the first earthquake, I had to translate this. It came from Venus, Texas. They said that their television on the wall was shaking. Interestingly, the 3.1, which came later at 1:09 p.m., there was actually more reports of people feeling it, 210. Here is that felt report. Methonian, intensity level 4, 27 people said they felt it there. Another 4 here, intensity level 4. 13, intensity level 3. Let's see, we got way over here. Oh, we got one a little bit farther. Okay. I don't have a name. It's past Tyler. Okay, and then we got another one, Hillsboro, intensity level 1. Waco, Texas, a little bit farther south. And then the farthest going to the north would be Flower Mound. USGS is not reporting any aftershocks. Do you know of anybody that may have been injured from either of these two earthquakes? Texas is capable of having large earthquakes. The largest one was a magnitude 6.0. They call that the Valentine earthquake. Let me bring it out here. That is considered, or was considered, a natural earthquake. You can see it right there. A magnitude 6.0, but later it was revised to a magnitude 5.8. Again, that was a natural earthquake, and it was what's considered a reverse thrust earthquake. In 1931, it was a really sparsely populated area. Total damage at that time was between $50,000 and $75,000. There was no fatalities, and intensity level was rated at 8. It was near the southeastern end of the Rio Grande Rift, and it was felt in portions of Kansas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and northern Mexico. It actually could have been as strong as a magnitude 6.3 and registered on seismographs as far as St. Louis, Missouri. If that earthquake actually happened today, think of all the migrants that would have been killed or would be killed. Yeah, and the infrastructure. You can see the different little towns along here. It just proves that Texas is capable of having very large earthquakes. They don't need to be induced man-made. Yeah, these man-made earthquakes have actually been going on since 1974, when they started what's called secondary injection. That was in an area called Premium Basin, but near Snyder and Caudell Fields. Injection for secondary recovery of the oil and gas has been going on since the 1950s. So let's see where Snyder is located at. Right, up here. Yeah, they've been injecting since the 1950s. Unbelievable. I didn't realize that injection fracking, as a lot of people call it, has been going on there for such a long time. They're in the Texas Panhandle. No earthquake activity has been definitely established prior to the development of petroleum fields beginning in 1910. Nevertheless, more than 70% of all reported earthquakes in the Panhandle occur within or near the petroleum fields. Let me bring this out. So this up over here is what they call the Panhandle. In 2006, the ramping up of disposing wastewater from oil and gas production into wells in the region, that's when that started, 2006. And they were injecting at that time about 43,000 cubic meters of wastewater per month. And then all the small earthquakes started. In 2012, on May 10th, there was a magnitude 3.9. I don't know if I see it here. And then a week later, there was a magnitude 4.8. So natural occurring earthquakes are relatively really rare. So if you have any type of earthquake, you can probably be guaranteed that they are all man-made earthquakes. Yep, terrible. Absolutely terrible. So, have you felt any of these recent earthquakes? If so, put your comments down below. Like I said, there was only 2 sent in to EMSC. I would like to know, how long did they last? What direction did it feel like it came from? What was the motion like? Please put those comments down below. Thank you again for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.